Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. He's digging that bit out. They're rushing down. Are they? Yeah, they're rushing down for oxygen. That's what they rush down for, is they rush in here for the oxygen. So then they come in there and they go straight up there for oxygen. So my next task, I would say, is actually dig that off. No, I would say that what I also want to do is I want to dig that off, and then I want to go to base tile right there, and I want to bring that one out like that. And I want to bring tile out there like that. And that's going to just allow this oxygen to spread about. Yes, that is fantastic. We've got through, we broke through, there goes all the water. That is a lot of water. It's actually filling all the way back up to there, which I didn't expect. I wasn't expecting to have so much that it would drown everything here, but we can live with that. It will eventually sort of come back through. That's just dribbling back down again now. Ooh. A cool steam vent. Skill required operation. Okay, we got more water up here. There's a cool steam vent there. I'm assuming that that is a good thing. Everything is gone through up there. I think what I need to do here is actually want to dig that one, and that one like that. Allow them to come up there and do that. Got that bit that is digging. We've got digging going on over here. They're going through these tiles. They can get round all of that. Mopping now. I want to mop that lot out. I got a little bit there that's saying it's not on the floor. This here, they're going to run through. And this is now full up. That's looking a lot better. It's properly filled up. I've got plenty of water coming through. And I've also got a decent power supply running in. This one is running continuously. So I've got like a lot of pressure in there. I could probably get a second one of those now running. But quite where I'm going to put it, I don't know. I haven't got room in here. I've got all of this malarkey. The only real option I've got is like put it up there and then have it draining down into the pool, but that's not very good. I need to have a channel. I need to be able to have this water running down in a separate channel away from what they're doing at the moment. That's what I need to be able to do. If I can sort of figure out a way to have it all running through in a separate channel, I could put another one of these. Right, why have you stopped? Pipe blocked. Ventilation. You're blocked because you're coming in. Why is the pipe blocked? I don't understand how this pipe can be blocked. Now that one's running into there. It runs into here. Pipe blocked. Runs out that way. That goes in that way. It goes in through here. That's coming out. It's because there's no power. That's why. There is absolutely no power, and there's no power because that one needs to be cleaned. So we want to go here, and we want to actually clean that up there, and we want to clean that bit up. Once that one has been cleaned up, then problem will be solved. There. Right. That's going. That's going. Now everything else is running. Problem solved. So, yeah, what I need to do is I need to basically set this so that I channel the water into here without causing us any major problems. But how can I do that? I don't really want the water being channeled here. I need that water to run down here without flooding. I suppose it doesn't really matter. The main issue is going to be that I don't want the duplicants getting soggy feet. Now the water does just drop straight down through. So long as I put it up, if I was to put it there, I think the water will just drop right down through without causing us any issues. So I could put another one of those natural gas generators there. Whether the natural gas vent over here has got enough in it to be able to run is another matter. I don't really know if that one would have enough or not, but we can always find out. Right, ladder in here. I want to put that one up there, and I want to put the ladder in there so that we can go and build that bit. And then I've got a ladder that runs all the way up through. And then if we look up here, that was not quite finished yet. That's got some more work to do. But all of this up here, this is now done. I'm going to build more ladder going up there. The ladder is just going to keep going up. Like that. And then we'll also have the fire pole. I'm going to run that one up to that point. So this one here is actually, that's clean water that's running into there. I got a permanent supply of clean water. Skill required operation, emitting steam. And then that's sort of turning into rain. And that's pouring down at a continuous rate. So how do I get that water coming down into my base without causing me any issues? I don't want anyone getting soggy feet all the time, because soggy feet is something that they really don't like. Well, this is something that we need to have a little think about. Next up, they're busy working on this. So I got you got no seed selected. I said what seed? Oh, plant. That's why. Right. Copy settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. That should start to cool things down. Growth halted. Fertilization. So they will bring fertilizer in here, and I've got a wart seed in there. There's another one, and there is the fertilization. That means that he should start cooling things down in here. Let's go to the temperature overlay and have a look at that right there. 19.9. So they're the ones that cool it down. In the ice area, is what I was told, was that it's the wheezeworts that actually make it cold. So we need to keep growing these wheezeworts, and they're the ones that are going to slowly cool everything down all around us, and that will maintain my cold water thing that I've got going on here. Now, if we have a look up this way, you can see I've got all of these pipes that I've now installed. That's all completely built. All the way round, I've got the full network of pipes all the way through now. They're all done. So next, we've got to get that bit set up. So I want to go back to my liquid pipe. That one there will go onto there like that. And this one over this side will go onto there like that. But then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to remove that pipe. There, like that. All the way over to there. Now, is that going to actually work? I'm going to go to the plumbing overlay and have a look here and just make sure that they're going to do this right. It's whether this... That does pop up onto the surface. I was wondering whether it would be coming down there. And breaking these pipes, this is causing a huge amount of water to turn up. It doesn't matter if water turns up in there, but I've got a whole load of spilled water here from breaking the pipes, which we were expecting. So we can mop that lot up. Mop up in here as well, and that's filling up down the bottom. So I'm going to mop down there. That's a lot of water. There's a lot of water in there. I got long commutes. Cycle 209 is ready. Okay, get another one. There's another duplicate. Choose a blueprint. Coal. Ooh, I am definitely taking coal. I could have a poke shell spawn. Print. I'm not going to take a poke shell spawn. I'm just going to leave that like it is. I've got lots of mopping that we need to... I've got lots of everything that we need to do. Right. Don't worry about everything down the bottom. Just let everything just keep happening and keep flowing through. That's looking really good there. That one's clean. This one here is the one with the germs in it. I got some food poisoning in there, but food poisoning is actually pretty low. So this one here I can now start. And I can let the water run back into there. I've now cleaning up all of that water there. I can get that and that. Put that onto mop up as well. And then I've got mop up down the bottom down here. And so they'll go through and they'll clean all of that up. Right. Everything is mopped up. It's all mopped up. It's all clean. I've got the new pipe in place, so let's go to temperature overlay now. There's the pipe. It runs all the way around the base like that. It doesn't actually look like it's running right now. It should be. Plumbing overlay. Right, what? That's clean water there. You're coming out, you're bridging over, and you're going up that way. Oh, I see. Right. It hasn't actually pushed all the way around the long pipe yet. So it's getting there. It is pushing through. This one here is empty. That one there is emptying. It's got nothing going into it at the moment. That's fine. These in here need plants, basically. So I got nothing coming through, but if we look all the way up through here, we can see the water is making its way through. So then if we go to temperature, we will see that we've got this high temperature up here. But what I'm hoping is that it's going to start bringing cooler water up. That's the whole idea of this, is that the cooler water is going to come up, and it's going to help with the cooling of the entire base. This is pushing through quickly, and so is this. And what this should do here, contents there, 37.5 degrees. It's pulling hot water out of the base up there. I mean, yes, admittedly, now it's going in there and it's going to start cooling, like warming up the bedrooms. We may have done that slightly wrong. But I think overall it's not going to work out too badly. I think we're going to be all right with that. Right, you in here, you're doing fine. And then, where's that liquid pipe? There it is. 34 degree, no, that's the chlorine. Liquid pipe. Contents at 32 degrees. Liquid pipe over here, contents at 32 degrees. And now it's running into there. So I got a liquid reservoir in there and then we're starting to get the food poisoning germs run in. This one in here has got some germs, so I'm going to need to very quickly jump onto that one and change that to below. That one's got to go below, so that changes. It should go onto a red signal. Send green signal if above 3 kilo. No, below 3 signal. Send green signal if above 3. Yeah, so it will stay red now. And you in here, you've got 180 germs. You should be filling up fairly rapidly. The 180 germs in the chlorine environment should be fine. That one's got 5,000 germs. It's filling up quite a bit, but now I haven't got very much like flowing through from that one into here, and so we're down to like 50 germs in there. So we've got a nice clean environment there. Now we just got to wait for all of the tanks to fill up again. That one's got to fill up again. And then all the way up there, I've got more things happening, and that we can just be a little bit patient for. We can just wait for that to do its thing. But let's have a look at the temperature overlay. Like, temperature in here, that's 90, the chlorine gas vent, that's really high temperature. It's 45 degrees up here. So we're very quickly going to be getting high temperatures coming up this way, which will encourage that ice to melt and then flow back down. That one, the cool steam vent, is at 99 degrees as well. So I'm not 100% sure what I should be doing with that. I don't really know. I mean, it's a supply of water. That much I do know. I know that we got a supply of water there that we might be able to make use of, which would be pretty awesome. My Wheezeworts down here. Go back to the temperature. It's already bringing the temperature down in here. This was getting quite hot in this, but the temperature is already coming down quite nicely with these. Which is going to keep everything very, very cool and absolutely perfect. I like this idea. I like this a lot. So you can stay as you are. I could always go and dig that one out so that I got more Wheezewort seeds. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, spread them, get them to go out further. I kind of think for this one, all I can do is just dig over onto that side, allow everything else to just flow down through here, and then flow down through the base again. That ladder can get right. We're gonna have to change. Oh no, I've got the ladder. They go up into here, and then. Oh no, they can get over this bit. There. That's where they're going. And why have I got? Wait a minute. Oh, I've gone through there and I've opened that bit up, so I need to mop those two. I need to mop that one. There's nothing else to mop there, but I do need to go and mop. Wow, okay, I've got. Look at this! Where'd all this water come from? I didn't think I had that much over this side. Alright, it must have flooded over here without me quite being aware it was going on. So we'll put that over to there. Then it's going to drop. It drops straight down here so we can mop that bit up. And that there. And we'll also mop here and here. And then we'll go up this way. And I've got mopping that I want to do right the way up through there. Too much liquid on the floor over there. I can do nothing about it. So they got a whole load of mopping up to do down that side. Generally speaking, we're doing pretty good in here. Right, you there, you got 1,000 for germs. You over here, you have got no germs. So this one can now change to get you firing up once more. Food has decayed. Generators are working. Temperature is a bit of an issue at the moment, but I have got the option, like I can get more of these Wheezeworts out. We can go and dig some of those out. I've got more water that I can bring down to the base, but I'm still wondering how I can go about getting a decent supply of water piped down through and into here, rather than just through any other means. And I'm able to get across onto here now. I wonder what we could do. Whether I could, like, how I... Because the water could easily just, like, drop from there and come straight down here. That is a given. We've already got that. So I could have a pump in here. Just have this as another dirty water station. And simply connect it into the one that I've got over there. Yes, it means that I've got to get a little bit more in a way of water. Yeah, I'm using a bit more water. So if I was to take a ladder and run it there like that, that will be our first task. We can just have a ladder and run it through there, like that. That shouldn't be too difficult. Then I can start doing something with this, and we can turn this into a solid tank of some kind over here. Which I've then, basically I want another polluted water tank over instead of having that one down there. We could even end up disabling that one because I've only got one outfeed. I mean, I've got that pipe above it, so we probably won't get rid of it completely. I don't quite know which way round we'll do it, but I'm liking this idea of turning this into some sort of storage tank. And In order to do that, I guess I don't really need to do anything different over here for a minute. I can do that a minute, and I can mop up those bits there a minute, so that we can have some more digging going on. I've got some mopping here. I've got mopping literally everywhere, all the way along here. That's not going to cause us any problems. They're all going to be busy for a minute doing a load of mopping up. I think we need to have some suits. We need to have some exosuits. That's got to be one of the next things that we do, is we need to be able to have exosuits and do stuff with them. So if I take this here and I dig out there, and I dig out that bit, they will then be able to start doing the digging jobs that I need them to do. I've got more coal over there, but that's not particularly important. I got a whole load of sage hatchlings up here. Consumable ore is up to 13 tons. 12 tons of coal I've now got. It looks like the critters are slowly filling up. I've got 6 out of 20 in this little zone. And they seem quite pleased with it here. I've got plenty of bristle cones in here. I've got a reasonable pressure in there. I'm going to need mealwood, I think the mealwood needs it to be a little bit cooler. That's got to be between 10 and 30 degrees. Now, it's comfortable down there. I don't have between 10 and 30 degrees up there. So we're going to have to, like, run some cooling down from up at this point if we want this to work. And that could be a little bit more tricky. Quite know how I'm going to make that work. So that's something that we're going to have to give some serious thought. Now, I got a load more water there that I have already talked about wanting to get down here. Those bits are just work in progress, as are the bits over here. They've run through and mopped everything up that I wanted them to mop up. I don't think I can... No, there's too much liquid down there. I can't mop it. What we've got now is we've got loads of stuff all over the base. I've got a really messy base everywhere. I've got nothing laid out neat and tidy in any way, shape, or form. And I've got duplicants racing all over the place, trying to gather everything up. Now, this is kind of good. This is definitely kind of good. My main issue that I've got at the moment is... Does that one stop producing when I've already got full back, like, I guess not. That one is going to be working instead of the coal ones, just while these are all draining down. And then the coal generators, they start to fill up. This is basically how it happens. I got storage bins here ready for coal, but I got nothing in them. So I'm kind of thinking that I need to... I got more printables available. I'm kind of thinking at the moment that we could increase the number of duplicants that we've got. I have got, in that refrigerator right there, I've got cooking ingredients in there. I've got sleet wheat grains. I don't actually have any sleet wheat grains. Edible in here, barbecue, bristleberry, lice loaf, 11 kilos, mush fry, 72 kilos. I got a lot of stuff there. Insufficient resources for some of the food, so I'm making mush fries and gristleberries. Now, I'm thinking gristleberries. Quality is poor, is a +1. That is terrible. Pickled meal, barbecue, frost buns. A simple bun baked from sleet wheat grains. That's +2. So if we add sleet wheat grains in there, that would be pretty good. They would like that. They would be very happy with that. And then in here I'm making mush bars, which are terrible. And then meal lice as well. We got lice loaf there. They make those. And berry sludge is from sleet wheat grain. And that's quality +3. So, do I have enough of these being produced in order for me to be able to have another room with that in? That'd be quite cool. If I was to take that room and move it. I've also got the hydrogen generator here. I'm wondering if I should remove the hydrogen generator altogether. No, I don't think I will for the minute. I don't think that one produces anywhere near the amount of power that it uses with the gas pump and everything. seems to spend an awful lot of its time idle and doing absolutely nothing. Which does make me wonder if it's worth the time and the effort of keeping that one there. I don't know. But anyway, the next thing that I do actually want to build is a farm here for the Dracos. So we need to, that's got to be set up as a room. Now, a room is 96, isn't it? But I don't know how big the Draco room has got to be. So I want to go room overlay for a start right there. So I've got bedrooms, farm, park, recreation, greenhouse right there, farm, station. This one here is greenhouse. I don't know why it's flickering at me. Like that. Crops grown within a greenhouse. Maximum is 96. Can be tended with farm station fertilizer to increase their growth speed. So I want a greenhouse coupled with a barracks stable. Coupled up with a stable. Now, that's the size of the room. There. I need to have the two together, but with a ladder being there, I don't think that actually then counts as a sealed room. And that's going to make this little task a bit more tricky for what I've got in mind. Like, there's the Dracos. It's currently unreachable. I got Draclet eggs. I'm not so concerned about whether we've got Draclet eggs or anything like that. So how would I do this? Because I need to, like, build... I would say if I was to take it up a little bit higher, and I go with food, and then I go with a hydroponic farm like this. Basically, I want to put that up like that to make my hydroponic farm. I really don't know what the best way to go about doing this is. Because I need the Dracos to be able to go down, to be able to make it down here to the hydroponic farm. But I also want... Well, I don't need gas exchange down here. So this doesn't matter if it goes up like a stage. I don't think it does. Base, pneumatic door. Let's chuck in a couple of pneumatic doors to start with. And then we want to put some tiles in here and here. And over this side. Like this. There. Right. So now we're making a start. They will come up and they will do a little bit of digging. We've got long commutes. We've got attribute increases. No research. I haven't done any research for absolutely ages. That doesn't really matter to me at the moment. What I do want to do here is I would like to just add in a little bit of plumbing. I want a liquid pipe. Just go across like that. There. We'll add all of those in there, and we will see if this turns any of it into... Like, I've got those down the bottom there. And then I'm going to want to get rid of these mesh tiles. They're going to have to become something different, but I could just put those all the way across. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.